In another video, I just referenced how a woman's breasts, boobs, jaggy, brooksides, we used to call them brooksides, milk dispensaries, how those beautiful organs that women possess to feed the great child to grow into the great man or woman, they are not nakedness. They are not nakedness. In fact, only the genital area really is considered, it should be considered nakedness. A woman's breast is not nakedness, you see. We are coming from an age where the feminine was suppressed. It was a patriarchal society. It was a, as you think at with this red pill nonsense and what they fed, and they fed the man thinking that we lived in a gynocentric society and all these concepts and how women have it better than us, and it's all a motherfucking lie, man. They suppressed us. They suppressed the black man, the black woman, because we are true embodiments of the great mother. You see. And so that's why even I consider God to be a woman. Guy Murugu Menenyaga cannot be anything close to a man. You have people praying to him. In African traditional society, as a man could never pray to another man. You see, for you as a man, your God is a woman. The woman inside, it can never be another man. You can never pray to a him. All the powers of him are in you, because you are the man. So if I require anything from a man, I give it to myself. So most of the power that I seek, most of the wisdom that will direct me, I get from the great mother, the great woman, the great feminine, the subconscious. Damn. So the great mother has been suppressed, the feminine has been suppressed so severely. It's even why, sexual expression is such a big thing for women, because they've been suppressed. Their boobs are nakedness, their neck is nakedness, their hands is nakedness, you see. Why? Because we are looking at her from the perspective of a man. So it is a man looking at her, a man that's aroused by her, you see. But she is free now in this new age. There is nothing stopping her. That's why you're seeing a lot of these losers, simps, have such a hard time right now, because this is not the age where you're gonna get a bitch because you have money and you have this. Nah. You can't. They want more, you see. Now they get to choose. Now they get to be free. Now the great Mother Earth, the great people of the great mother, the black people, now we get to choose. And the great mother is always going to choose love. She's always going to choose her heart. And so even when I say a woman's breast is not nakedness, it really doesn't mean that women should walk out with their boobs, or they shouldn't, really. They should have the same freedom that any man has to express themselves. The same way I can walk shirtless, a woman can walk shirtless. Why shouldn't she walk shirtless? Oh, society. Would you want your woman walking around with kids? And what about your family? And blah, blah, blah. She can do whatever she wants. She can do whatever she wants. She is sovereign just as I am. She is sovereign just as I am. She wants to wear a mini. She wants to wear a thong. She wants to wear a robe. She wants to jump in the dirt. This is the age of the great mother. Her freedom is free. She wants to fuck with a bum like this. and not you. Yeah, she wants to work with you and not me. Cool. This is the age of following her passions. This is the age of following her heart. This is the age where she protects and is aware of the power of her heart. Because most of the matrix is carried by what? The men. You know, men build society. We build the cars and the mansions, and you know. And of course, I shall speak about the power of the man, which is not in what you've been told, action and doing all this. But women have so much power. Most of the matrix is on the backs of women, not men. It might be built by the men, you know. It might the most of society is on the backs of women. Their energy, their empathy, their connection. So this is the age, and this is the age, you see. In most melanated beings, you have a very even if you are a man, you have really connected to my feminine most. I'd say more than most 99% of women that I've ever interacted with, ever more developed feminine connection to my own self than they do. You see, it's why actually some of them are very drawn to me. It's that feminine connection to the heart, that love, that care of the heart, that prioritization of the heart. That is where all power comes from. The conscious mind is really like maybe 5% power. Maybe it's very powerful, you see. The conscious mind is very powerful, but all power is with the subconscious mind, and most of the power is back in the hands of those who it belongs to, which is women. And in this society, because you've been told we live in a matriarchal society, which is a fucking lie. We live in a patriarchal society, a conscious mind society, where this is upheld. Not anymore, man. Not anymore. The great mother is awake. The great mother is awake. And she demands love. She demands heart. You know. So a lot of women have to wake up. They have to reclaim their identity. And really only an awakened, conscious man who is aware that a woman is just as sovereign as I am. Just as sovereign as I am. The age of the damsel in distress depiction of the feminine is gone. The feminine can own land like the man. She can travel, she can invent, she can live, but 9 out of 9 times she will choose love. She will choose to cultivate new life within her own self and nurture it and birth it. That's the greatest joy she enjoys, is love. Show me fertile soil that didn't want this seed. You see, that's all she wants is good seed that will implant in her good love, so she can grow and blossom into her own, follow her own destiny, explore her own uniqueness, her own identity, have her own experiences. You're seeing it even in how Africans, there's a need to express your identity, to be African, to be Kenyan, to be Gikuyu, Luo, Luya, Khoisan, to be whatever. It's the age of that age. And it's a big shift for most men who've grown up in a very patriarchal society, because you will fail with these women. You will fail with the great feminine energy right now if you try to control it. You have to be like your ancestors, the ancients. The woman had her own house, even though it was within the same compound of their man. But she had her own quarters. She had her own granary. She had her own, connections. She had her own life, you see. And so, for a lot of conscious, focused men, which is most of society, you will always be complaining about women because you still are in the patriarchal age that's trying to chain and control the woman and expect her to be this, whatever image you've created of her, man. She's not that. She's a being just like me. She can choose A, she can choose C. Whatever she chooses, it's her own choice. It's that age. It is that age, man. The great mother is awake. The feminine is rules now. It rules, man. The feminine now is the one that's ruling, not the conscious mind, not the patriarchal society, not the man is in charge and he rules over an army of other minions. Nah, the age of the feminine means the age of community. Women rule in community. It's a circle. That's why our ancestors lived in a circular house. It's a circle. It's round. It's balanced everywhere. You get A, I get A, everyone gets A. Just like a mother with 5 children ensures that all the children eat. If you don't want to eat, it's your own, but you will eat a good portion. You see, it's that age. It's no longer the age of I just go and I get the money and the woman. No, no, no. It's the age where she has her own. And so as a man, you have to change your perception of trying to lure women with the trappings of yesterday. This is the age where she chooses authentically without having to face the repercussions of her choice. Society telling her, follow this guy, follow this, follow that. No, she says, fuck you, I'm going to follow my heart. And that is where all her power is going to be. And so as especially women, man, you have been lied to that in these churches you used to see in a full church they were like the bishops and all of them were men, and you've been lied to that spiritual matters women are not to be heard of. They have periods and they are unclean. It's like, fuck you, nigga. If you have any concept of wisdom, then you know that in the Akashic libraries, the halls of wisdom, the gatekeepers are women. The truest wisdom you will find amongst women. It's a fact. Even in your own subconscious mind, it is the woman that has the gift, the power. Now, if this assessment means that you perceive any man that moves based on this doctrine as a simp, then cool, man. But you will watch and you will see. You will see. It's here for everyone to see. The great mother cannot be controlled. If you don't have love, she doesn't even understand what you are. It's the age of love. And so you have to acclimatize. It's a perfect word. You have to adapt to the new environment where women are sovereign, where the great mother is sovereign, where black people are sovereign, where African countries are sovereign. You see, where you and your own identity, it seeks its sovereignty. It's the subconscious mind. We are being ruled by the conscious. Now it is the subconscious. And in the subconscious, it is women who rule. Not in the way you were lied to that the number one, like Trump is the president or Ruto is number one, and then there is following down. Nah, the feminine doesn't rule like that. It doesn't need to. It rules in a circular motion. Circular motion. and then the man is right there conducting all these things. Not not in that forceful way you thought, beating the woman into submission by power and money and whatever, man. Whatever, man. You will bring so much pain. You will forever be crying about women, and these women are not like the women of old that used to go to church and they would do what their husbands want them to do, and they never showed their breasts, and they only fucked in missionary, and she only tasted that schlong on special occasions. What a disciplined woman. They lie to you that a good woman is a restrained and repressed woman. That's not the age. She'll spit in your face. She'll do things just to express her own freedom. That's why you're seeing now that, it's like, I'm free. It's the age of the free woman. And the free woman always chooses the free man. So you have to free yourself as a man, as a being, as a fellow woman. You have to understand your power. You have to understand the type of men that you can interact with, who will not contain you but rather let you be free in whatever it means, you see. Because we are all sovereign beings, sons of God, SUN, capital G, this shining throughout the universe. And she is now free, and there is nothing anyone can do about it. You see, you can go and hide yourself and shame the women and say women should do this and women should do this and they should do this. But day by day, as we go deeper and deeper into the Aquarian age, as we go deeper and deeper into the age of the awakening, women will begin to awaken to their soul self. It will happen largely with the women, but with everyone, with the black man especially, you see. And even if you look at the relationship between the black man and the black woman, a black man should never interact with a black woman the way a white man interacts with a black woman, because that's how the white man interacts with his own woman. He doesn't have wisdom. It's a patriarchal society. It's a society based on this might. The man has the money, the man has the muscles, the man has this, so he's the powerful one, you see. The woman is the weak one with no ideas, with just a pussy, right? That we worship at night, but no, we demoralize her and we say we are the man. It's not that age. Even some women can't deal with a man like me who has accepted the sovereignty of her, and I shine on it. I empower her. I'm not trying to hold you down. Shine. Shine. Because I'm shining. Because I'm shining. So it's that age. The great mother is awake. The feminine rules now fully. It is a feminine world. It is a subconscious world. You know how they used to say the woman rules the world? It's a fact. The subconscious mind, the feminine powers are now supreme. The spiritual realm is now supreme. It's not that age of trying to be a watchdog, trying to get a slave, in quotes, woman. Nah. And so most people, most women, most men will not succeed with women in this age if they are still trying to find the repressed woman in her. She's not going to be repressed. She'll shine free. You'll start seeing more. You thought the slut walk was a thing. You'll start seeing more and more of these things as women remove themselves from the matrix. You think it's men who are going to make the matrix collapse fully? Nah, it's when women start claiming their power. Nigga. Once women start ejecting themselves. Because in the olden times, it was mostly women as a society. You see, woman is the first human being, not man. This fake and you know, imagine believing that the first human being was a man, and then the woman was made from the rib as an afterthought. Only a person who's trying to rewrite the laws would think that women are the first beings. The first human being was a woman. The original creatures of the earth, they were a woman. Yes, the man came after. The women begged for a man from the universe. And they said, look at us, fertile and strong and sovereign. Yet all we need from you, great universe, is to give us seeds so that we may blossom into more and more of us. And thus the men came, thus the light came. Darkness is what came first. Chaos, the unknown, came first, then the known. It didn't come from the knowing, then the unknown. The black man was first, then everyone else came. The woman came first, then the man. It's a small shift in your understanding, but it is everything in this new age. Otherwise, you will be crying every day, saying, these women are, these men, I saw this woman, she didn't have a bra, or they do, whatever, nigga. Whatever, man. So, whatever. It's new age, baby. It's a new age. It's the age where one man has 10 women and the next man has 0. It's that age. This long patriarchal age where everybody gets one wife. Until we all get one wife. You get one wife. You get one wife. We all get one wife. No, nigga. I get 10. You get 0. You can play with one of them over there when I'm busy. But because you want to enslave them, they will all run to freedom. Polygamy is freedom for the woman. Monogamy is death to the woman. So it's a new age, man. Different concepts, different freedoms, different way of dressing, different way of communication. You'll start to see women express, man, women have wisdom that is beyond comprehension, man. I have been enlightened by most of the people who have been guiding me on my awakening journey are women. Most of the women who have supported me are women. Most of the people who feed me are women. Women have power. It is you in your small mind. Because some girl rejected you. Because some girl went and did whatever and got a job. Now you hate women. Now you are blind to their power. Okay, it will still hit you. And when it hits you, you will know. You will know that God is so much close to a woman. It's crazy that you even pray to him. Oh, him. I pray to him. Oh, Elohim. Kuna kitu kama hiyo. Gai mwene nyaga. Gai hezi kuwa ndume kama mimi. You see. And somehow understanding this is me not being not being manly. You know, manly should know the man of the power, you dig what I'm saying? You see, man has all the power. In a sense, because there are few things that a woman can't produce or give herself, and that is where the man comes in. And that is in things like regulation, conducting the affairs of the home, conducting our emotions, protecting her when she's in a vulnerable state, you see, communing with her, growing with her just as a person. The patriarchy teaches you not to see women as people, you see them as separate things. They are not women. You only consider them as beings when you want to fuck them. But outside of them, you're like, why would I even talk to a woman? Why would I even do this to a woman? And there are many, many reasons for that, for your alienation from the female species. This, man, I don't deal with women, man. Women have nothing to do with me. You know, I'm the man. And I've never been like that, because women have a lot of wisdom, as I say. They have a lot of connections. And just outside of sex, they have value, man. They have value. Not that you should go on prioritizing them over yourself. But it's a new age, man. You have to change your concepts quickly of the feminine. You have to change the concepts of yourself, because we are now going back to the age of the ancestors. Remember, it is in the white man's world where the woman was suppressed, not in the African traditional society. We let our women be free. And freedom doesn't mean they denigrated into immorality. No. In some cultures, man, the women even refuse to interact with the white man. Some of them fought as warriors. Not even some of them, a good number. A good number. Look at movements like the Mau Mau. Where would the Mau Mau be without women? Where? But when they're saying we fought for independence, they'll say the freedom fighters. They'll say the men. You know, the men, Mwanaume. Yeah, we fought. Yeah, we fought. But there are women there. Many women who are feeding those warriors, giving them support. They were still giving birth, still providing union with them, with the men, pushing them forward. So in this new age, you can never dismiss the power of the feminine. It will be looking at you like this. You can't hide it. You can't hide it. You have to accept it. You have to embrace it. You have to enjoy it, because it is a blessing every day that you get to behold the feminine, even in your own understanding of yourself. And so people will cringe, but I'll continue to speak on how superior the black man's masculinity is, because it is subconscious conscious masculinity. It is not conscious subconscious masculinity. It is a version of masculinity that is that first emanates from the subconscious mind, then it is consciously revealed, and it hits the women. It hits a woman in a very deeper way. It's hard to explain, but it's deeper. It is deeper. So the great mother is awake. The great mother is awake. The feminine cannot be shackled in all her forms, on all levels, whether it be women in society, what they are going to wear, whether it be their hair, you see, whether it be sex, whether it be, owning land, doing jobs and all these things, you see, because even women have been put into their conscious mind, so they also seek the same things that the men are seeking. So they are all competing, yet the woman as the original being, she's the first being. Somehow that hurts a man, you see. Somehow that hurts men when they hear that, because that's how you know we're in a patriarchal society. The man needs to be first. The man needs to be this, you dig? But the man needs to be this because there's only one of him. That's one of the key things. You think that it's a no. That's one of the key things, value, that a man who understands the power of the woman presents to the woman, is you can't find this, my love. This is destined to make you shine. Like the back, you see the back muscles or your biceps. Even if you look at your own body, the masculine parts of your body are designed to hold and allow your feminine parts, like your heart, your chest, this part, your belly, your face, your neck, all these parts, they are being held by what? Your back. Your back is what is supporting this, the masculine, so that the feminine can shine. The masculine holds space. It's like this. It's like you're holding, like you're providing a barrier. Shine, shine, shine. This is the age of the feminine to shine. And the feminine, however gayish that seems to you, is also within you, and you must find it. You must find it. You must find it. You see that? You must find it. That is where power is. That is where power is.